Music. My name is Marty Phillips, and we're here to review the 4 King's X albums. The first 4, because they're re-released on Metal Blade Records. You might want to check that out on Metal Blade Records. I'll leave a link here at the end. And they did the first 4. We're just covering the first 4 because those are the more spiritual King's X albums, the ones that have more of the Christian lyrical content, and that's kind of what this Spirit Vibe music is about. So I'm going through the first 4. Actually, all 6 of them are available from the Atlantic Megaforce King's X. You also get Ear Candy and Dogman, which we're not going to cover here, but they're also available on Metal Blade. Really nice sets. I haven't seen too many people review these, so I'm going to review them. King's X has a long history of playing in Christian bands and, dealing in Christian lyrics, so I'm going through the first 4. Act 4, Doug Pennick actually was in a band called Servant, not the Servant that you may know of. There was a Servant on Rooftop Records and Toonsmith Records. This Servant was before that. Matt Spransky from that first Servant, before he went to the one that you may know of, was with Doug Pennick on that Servant, and he actually brought some songs over, I think, to the other Servant, but it was a different Servant. So Doug Pennick was with that band, and then, a lot of these guys worked with Phil Keaggy Band, and they worked with Morgan Cryer, which was a CCM draw back in the 80s. So they have had their time in the Christian music industry, so to say. I don't know if you can make music Christian, but you know what I'm saying. So the first album that came out on that they ever put out, this album is now on Metal Blade Records. 2-disc set. It's actually a gatefold cover, which it wasn't before, so it looks pretty nice. 2 albums. The thing I don't like about the double albums, you got 2 songs per side, 3 songs per side, so you're constantly turning them over, which is fine. I understand it's for audio purposes to sound better, but I just hate getting up every few minutes, but that's okay. Sounds great, looks great, wonderful. The second one is Gretchen Goes to Nebraska. They had their MTV song on this one, Over My Head. And this is also, gatefold. Has the Gretchen Goes to Nebraska story here that kind of goes with the album. And it's nice gatefold. Metal Blade Records, re-releasing these Atlantic Megaforce records here. And the third one is Faith, Hope, Love. In case you didn't know, a lot of this artwork was done by a guy who also did the a lot of Petra albums, did other stuff in the Christian music industry too. So it's Faith, Hope, Love. It's got the whole story of creation and Jesus dying, rising from the dead. So it's a whole Bible story there in Faith, Hope, Love. And they also got Corinthians in there about love, 1 Corinthians. A nice gatefold. There's the back. Really nice sets. And they sound really good. I'm enjoying them. And, they got the covers don't just say Metal Blade on them. They actually have the King's X. It's very nice logos on there. So there's that. And then the last one is King's X, a self-titled album. And this is kind of cool because, it is a gatefold and everything, but they add a song that was only on the German pressing. The song that was on Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure, Junior's Gone Wild. So that song's added, so you get an extra song if you're only used to the US version. And if you look at the front here, they've taken the King's X off the top here because it's actually down in the tile, and they put it on the back. So nice sets. Go out and get them. I've spent time with Ty Tabor. We worked on Resurrection Band's Lament album together. If you want to check out Res Band's Lament album, Resurrection Band Lament, you can check online at some of those songs. He produced that and actually played guitar on a lot of it. So that'd be kind of neat to look up. And so if you're interested, I'll put down below Metal Blade Records where you can buy these. If you're interested in King's X and think King's X is a great band, they came out at a time when music was getting really polished. And you know, they had the Beatle harmonies, but they had the heaviness and they had the tightness, and they're a three-piece band. I'm always loving those three-piece bands, so go out and get these. They just fill up the sound, and they're very tight, and they're known as a musicians band. So I'm Marty, Spirit Vibe Music. We'll do some more reviews later. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.